Hey, it's Renee, and I'm back with another live video entitled Dark Recovery Moments. Dark Recovery Moments. Do me a favor, if you're a survivor or someone watching from my page, please send a heart or like and let me know you're watching. And also, if you let me know if you had any dark moments in your life, if you had any experiences with something you may have dealt with in the past or something like that. And if you're watching a replay, please type the hashtag sign in the replay. So after I sustained my TBI, I had several dark moments. I've dealt with survivor's guilt, which I don't know if you are familiar with that. And it's basically, I looked at the definition on Google, and it said it defined it as a common reaction and feels of guilt that occur after a life-threatening traumatic event. Goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm on the lawn outside my house, so it's kind of noisy. But survivor's guilt, like I was saying, is defined as a common reaction and feelings of guilt that occur after surviving a life-threatening traumatic event when others did not. I've also dealt with depression. I had to mourn the old me that I once knew before because I didn't know about being in the wheelchair. I wasn't used to this lifestyle, and so it was like unfamiliar territory for me. And so just a lot of adjusting that I had to do. I learned how to do rather. And I'm not the type of person that likes to feel any negative kind of feeling. And so if I'm sad, I give myself like 2 or 3 days to cry about my situation, and then I gotta get back. I gotta get back to it. I don't like staying in that place. And if I'm angry or something like that, I give myself like a day or two, or not even 2 days. I give myself 24 hours or less because I don't like the feeling of being angry. It's like when I get angry, it's like inside me. I boil inside, like I literally boil. Like I'm angry. There you go again, hit the line. Or sorry, but yeah, I don't like the feeling of being angry. And so of course there's times when like it's been longer than that, or I've dealt with it long for a few more days. But the majority of the time, there's no understanding I set for myself is to get no more than a day or so from angry and no more than 2 days to cry over my situation. Depending on what happened. But dealing with death is totally different. So again, I'm sorry about the noise. They're outside mowing, so I'm sorry. But with the holidays coming up, I know things are tough for some people, and I used to have such a hard time around the holidays myself, but it's getting easier for me now I'm getting older and things like that. But I want to give 5 steps to overcome depression, and that's the area that someone struggles in. So step one to overcome is to acknowledge it. You can cry about it, write about it. If you have like a phone with your recorder, you can speak it out, like your feelings out or whatever. And if it's scream it out if you have to. Or if it's another outlet to deal with it, then do that. Because it has to get out. Suppressing it is not doing anything. Like it's only making it worse. And avoiding doesn't help it either. Because it's like if you're avoiding, it's like you're not even admitting that this is there. So number two is you have to pray and release it. Pray and release it. Talk to God about it and let him know how you feel about the situation. Of course, he already knows, but once again, I'm sorry. Of course, he already knows about the situation, but he wants to hear from you how you feel about it. They're really loud. And they're really not out this time, so I don't know why it's like that. But anyway, three is sing and worship. Sing and worship. I love singing like spiritual songs or gospel songs or songs that may uplift me. And so and it makes your whole mood like change or whatever. And and also worship it helps the weight fall off. Like it's so much power in worshiping God. Like it's so much power in it. And it takes your situation off of you and it focuses on God. So and I found it to be very another helpful tool as well. And four is attend counseling. Get extra support if you need to. I myself have never had professional counseling, quote unquote. But I have received wise counsel from my pastor and first lady. So it's important to seek help from someone if you're going through a hard time. I'm going to go over those 4 steps again to overcome depression or any type of sad situation or whatever you're going through. You have to first acknowledge it. Number two is, I thought they were gone. I thought they were gone. Oh goodness. So to go over it again, number one is acknowledge it. Number two is pray and release it. Number three is sing and worship. Number four is attend counseling. And I'm gonna say that depression is one of those things that if it gets a hold of you, it can get rough. Like, and I do mean rough. Um, it can be hard to break, and that's why it's important to not like sit in it for too long. But it's something that has to be, you have to be intentional about handling. Like, you gotta tell yourself, I'm not gonna be depressed. I'm not. I'm just not. And I know it sounds so much easier said than done. And I've been in this space myself where it was like, you know what, I don't feel like doing nothing, and I made nothing. But I had to tell I talk to myself like, Erica, you know what? You can't stay like this. Like you can't like, and it's so hard to break yourself out of something. But that's why you're not in your can't do it in your own strength. That's why you need God's help. So that's why prayer is so essential. So we have to be intentional about it though. You have to be intentional about wanting to want to get out that space that you're in if it's negative. So that's what I have, the 4 steps. And so, but I do have some good news that I'm so excited about. So I started my own private Facebook group for survivors and caregivers. I've never, I didn't imagine like start my own group. Like there was just something I was like so like I set out to do, but here we are. So I started my own Facebook group. It's called TBI, and it stands for There's Beauty Inside. And God gave me that idea to say that use the acronyms, those words for the acronym because there is still beauty inside, and it's for traumatic brain injury. It's the for traumatic brain injury awareness and support group. So again, it's called TBI. There's beauty inside traumatic. I'm sorry again. It's called There's Beauty Inside Traumatic Brain Injury Awareness Support Group. So, not inside the group, not only will you receive support from others, but you also receive help renewing your mindset, personal development, assistance with developing or finding your purpose, and helpful resources for survivors and caregivers, and so much more. Like it's so much more. And I just want to say that it's important for me. It's important to me that survivors know that there's life after the injury, and it's so much better. There's so much life to still live, and yes, your event happened, but there's so much life to live afterwards. Like it's just so much to live afterwards, and I want to help other people to get move further ahead and progress towards the next level of their life, the next phase of their life. So, I'm all about promoting positivity and improving the areas instead of dwelling in situations. So that's why I started my group, and I also offer one-on-one coaching. If that's something you would like to get and receive more support from me in helping your recovery journey. So consider joining my group. It's dedicated to survivors, wheelchair users, and caregivers. And so I'm so excited about it. And also tomorrow, please tune in for another episode of To Be Uncovered. I'll be talking with a caregiver. So it's a caregiver edition. I'm interviewing, I believe she's from Atlanta, or Georgia, state Georgia, but she lives in Atlanta. And so she takes her son with the TBI. And so if you haven't already, please like more of the page, Erica R. Walker. I'm at almost at 400 likes. I would like to get 500 to. I would love to get to 500 by Christmas, if not sooner. 500 more by Christmas. So that's my goal. But that's all for now. So until next time. Really? Okay. That's all for now. So until next time, remember to love God, love yourself, love others, and always remember to smile. It's good for you. Bye. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. I know what up. That's the title, Dark and Covered Moments. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.